Today in these sections we are going to discuss about the inverse Laplace transformations, which will be mostly required for the electrical engineer and electronics telecommunications. Now before proceed to this, we must have to know that what is the Laplace transformations. Laplace transformation is nothing but it is the Laplace of f of t equal to f of s. Proceed to the inverse Laplace, we must have to thoroughly clear about the Laplace transformations. After that, we are proceed to the inverse process of that. It is nothing but it is the reciprocal of Laplace transformations. It is the reciprocal of Laplace transformation, just like differentiation and integrations. Integration is the reciprocal of differentiations. Differentiation is the reciprocal of integrations. Exactly that. Laplace is the reciprocal of inverse Laplace and inverse Laplace is the reciprocal of Laplace transformations. In Laplace transformations, what we can find out? Laplace of f of t equal to f of s. We get that. But in this case, we get Laplace inverse of f of s, we get f of t. Means in the Laplace transformations, we get the result answer in the form of f of s. But in the inverse Laplace, we get the result or answer in the form of f of t. In Laplace transformation, we normally know that Laplace of 1 equal to 1 of s, or we can say that Laplace of constant, any constant, is known as k by s. Is known as k by s. Just example देंगे तो example just like Laplace of 8 by s means any constant by s is the Laplace transformations. Another one is Laplace of t is 1 by s square. Laplace of t square is 2 by s cube. This can be also written as 2 factorial by s power 2 plus 1, which is known as 2 by s cube. Now other is Laplace of tn. Laplace of tn is nothing but as n factorial by s to the power n plus 1. Just example through, we have to know that Laplace of t square, t3 means 3 factorial by s power 3 plus 1 means 6 by s power 4. Proceed to the other formula. Laplace of sin at means a by s square plus a square. A is here constant value, a is here constant value, number like that 1, 2, 3 any number. Cos 80 we get s by s square plus a square. Cos h 80, it is a hyperbolic functions. It is a hyperbolic functions, just like cos 80, only the difference is the it will be minus value. Sin h 80, it is the hyperbolic function of sine. In this case also we get constant value by s square by minus a square. Now we have to look that what will be happening in the inverse Laplace. In inverse Laplace, Laplace of 1 is 1 by s. Inverse Laplace of 1 by s is 1. Laplace inverse of 1 by s square is t. We know that Laplace of t equal to 1 by s square. So we get inverse Laplace of 1 by s square is t. Again proceed that Laplace inverse of 1 by s power n is nothing but h t power n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. In this case we have to look at the board that Laplace of sin 80 is equal to a by s square plus a square, but in the inverse Laplace we get Laplace inverse of a by s square plus a square is sin 80. From this it will be clearly known that both are the reciprocal to each other. Again proceed to Laplace inverse of other formula. S by s square plus a square is cos 80, and when in the numerator it will be s, it will be the cos formula, and when in the denominator it is the constant a, and we get the sine formula. Laplace inverse of s by s square minus a square, it is hyperbolic functions. Again we get the result is cos h 80. Laplace inverse of a by a square minus a square is nothing but h. It is also a hyperbolic functions, so it is also sin h 80. After comparing all this formula and all the reciprocal value, we must have to use that in the example, how the question will be arise and how we can solve that by using this inverse Laplace formula. Some example, just simple example, are Laplace inverse of 3 by s square plus 7 by s minus 5 plus 3 by s square plus 9, s square plus 9. We also know that from before that Laplace inverse of 1 by s minus 3 is nothing but h. It is the formula of e to the upper 3t. It is the formula of e to the upper 3t. Why? Because we know that Laplace of e to the upper 80 is 1 by s minus a. 1 by s minus a. From that, this example can be solved that 3 by a square, 3 is a constant, we can take that as the outside. 7 is constant, we can take that as outside, just in like integration and derivatives. And from this, it is the base in the formula a by s square plus a square. A by s square plus a square means now 1 by s square is the formula of t. 1 by s minus 5 is the formula of e to the power 5t. 3 by s square plus 9, it is the formula of sin 3t. Means here we get the result 3t plus 7 e to the power 5t plus sin 3t. Means how the inverse formula will be applicable in these questions, so you can easily understand that. This is the formula of e to the power 80. This is the formula of sin 80, and this is the formula of only t. Proceed to the other example. The other example will be asking the so many times in exam like this type of question will be arise. 3s plus 5 by s square plus 25. 3s plus 5 by s square plus 25. This can be written as 3 as the constant value. We can take that as the outside. And what can we get? S by s square plus 25. S by s square plus 25 plus, it will be taking the two parts. Other parts is Laplace inverse of 5 by s square plus 25. Laplace inverse of 5 by s square plus 25. 3 is the constant value. We can write that. Now from which formula this comes? S by s square plus 25. This can be written as s by s square plus 5 cos 25 means 5 square. Means s by s square plus 5 square means 3 cos 5t. And this can be also written as a by s square plus a square. Means this formula will be written as sin 5t. Means this comes from the formula of cos 80 and this comes from the formula sin 80. Like this type of question will be arise in our examinations. Now proceed to the other example. This type of example, this can be solved by the using of first shifting theorem. We almost study about the Laplace transformation. What is the first shifting theorem? This will be solved by using this first shifting theorem. Question will be arise Laplace inverse of s by s square minus 2s plus 2. Now in this case we can also look that this is a formula of a square minus 2ab plus b square. Directly it will not happening, but we can convert that. 2 can be written as 1 plus 1, 2 can be written as 1 plus 1, and in this case we can add 0, minus 1 plus 1 means 0, we can add any number with 0, means why you can convert that? Because in the denominator it will be converted in the formula of s minus 1 whole square. S minus 1 whole square. That's why I am converting numerator as s minus 1, in which we can get or we can use first shifting theorem. This can be written as, now we can separate in two parts, s minus 1 by s minus 1 whole square plus 1, a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square plus 1. 1 means we can write that 1 square also. Okay, this can also written as 1 square. This can also written as 1 square. Now s minus 1. In the numerator it will be s. That means it must be a cos formula. It must be cos formula. Means, and e to the power t will be used for shifting theorem. For shifting. Because either minus 1 means t. If it will be plus 1, then we can write minus t. In this case it will be minus 1, so I can write this as t. In this also minus 1, but in this case in the numerator it will be constant value, so we can use the sine formula, but in this case in the numerator it will be the s, that's why we use cos formula. Like this, there are so many examples will be there. Let's proceed to the next and the last section of our last example of our sections. Let's proceed to that. Laplace inverse of, other question will be very important question also. Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4s plus 30. In the denominator we can break that and convert in the formula of some any different formula. Just like how we can do that. Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4s plus 4 plus 9. 13 can be broken as 4 plus 9. 13 can be broken as 4 plus 9. Now this can be written as Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 2ab plus b square. S square plus 2ab plus b square means s plus 2 ka whole square. 9 means 3 square. In this case, denominator converted as s plus 2, but in the numerator it will be only s. So you can also convert that numerator in the formula of denominator. Means what can we do? We can do plus 2 minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2 means 0. We can add any number with 0. S plus 2 minus 2. What is the benefit to converting that? In this case we get s plus 2. In numerator also we can convert that as s plus 2. Then s plus 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 3 square is one part, from which we get plus 2 means we get e to the minus 2t, shifting again using, and because in the numerator it will be s, so we get the cos formula. In that case it will be 2. So 2 and 3 square means it is not in the formula base. Then what can we do? We are dividing 3 and multiplying 3. Why we divide this? Because we have to convert that in the base of formula. Now 2 by 3 is constant value. Obviously we can take that as outside. And s plus 2, that's why we are using the shifting theorem. It is minus 2t. And this is the formula of constant value in the numerator. That's why it will use the formula sine formula. So we get 3 square means sine 30. Means the result of this, what we get? It is minus 2t cos 30 minus 2 by 3, it is minus 2t sine 30. This can be solved by using the first shifting theorem of Laplace transformations. Thank you.